everyone, it's Ginny. I'm back now to do my fourth collage page. I've already glued down a background just to save a bit of time, and I'm going to start by just gluing stuff down. It's another nice weather day today. A little bit too warm actually during the middle of the day to go outside. Oops. So yeah, I'm just staying in out of the heat, and I'll probably go out a bit later and have a look around the garden. Maybe water the flowers a bit, I think, because we haven't had any rain here for a really long time. And yeah, it's very, very dry. So yeah, I have to water the flowers so they don't shrivel up and die. I'm just gluing some stuff down here to cover up the writing. Little pot there. My husband's out today. He's gone off with his camera to do some photography. He likes to go to the zoo to photograph the animals, and he also goes around the city to get pictures of the buildings. He likes getting various different angles of things, buildings and other objects. Yeah. So it's nice and quiet here, just me and the boys. They've got a bit wrinkly there. I think I saved it. What next? See, it's a measuring scale, kitchen scale there. I was thinking I might sit her in the tray of the scale. She'll look pretty good there. I've been cutting out lots and lots of magazine images in the evenings, and yeah, it takes a long time to get it done. Something up here to cover up that. About this. Yeah. So what else has been happening? Actually had a little bit of a scare with my mother the other day, that she was hosing her garden and she felt something sting her on the inside of her arm here, and she thought it might have been her watch strap that had pinched her. So she had a look, and there was a small black spider on her arm, and she assumed maybe that the spider had bitten her, and so she brushed it off, and she said it stung quite a bit, but it wasn't too bad. So she just went about what she was doing and kept an eye on her arm, and it came up a little bit red, a small red spot. And she felt fine. She kept, like I said, doing what she was doing. And later that night, after she'd gone to bed, she woke up in the middle of the night and her arm was throbbing, and she had a look, and that red spot had spread quite a bit. It was getting quite large. And by the next morning, it was even bigger still. And we ended up having to take her to the doctor because she then wasn't feeling very well. And she said she was feeling dizzy and a bit shaky. By the time she came over here to our place and we got her down to the doctor, it was almost 24 hours after she'd been bitten. So I think, it can't be a real deadly spider, or she would have had a far worse reaction than that by then. But it was obviously causing her some trouble, because she said she was she also said she felt her heart was racing a little bit. So we got her down to the doctor and they got her to sit down, and then after a little while they were watching her, and they decided that they'd put her into the treatment room down the back, which is where they've got a couple of beds for the patient to lie on, and they can monitor their heart rate and blood pressure and everything. And it turned out that my mum's heart rate was up and her blood pressure was very, very high. And the nurse got really worried about her and called the doctor, who was with another patient, and said, could you come and see her as soon as possible, and explain the situation. And he said to the nurse, call an ambulance straight away. So at this stage I'm getting really worried. My mother's lying on the bed. She's sort of, at this stage, a couple of times she almost passed out completely. So it was really, really scary. Ended up, the ambulance came, took her to hospital, and they ran blood tests. They couldn't find anything, and gradually she started to feel better, which is good. I gave her an antihistamine for her arm and some pain relief, and she was there for an hour or two maybe, and then they said that she could go home and she was feeling a lot better. It was really strange, but yeah, it was a little bit scary there for a while, not thinking what was happening, and they were trying to identify what sort of spider it was, and she just said all she could tell was that it was a small black... Sorry, it switched off. I'm just going to put this behind this lady's head. So as I was saying, all my mum could say about the spider was that it was a small black one, and they were saying, well, that's good, because they're more worried about if it were a large black one. Could have been a funnel web, which are very venomous, very dangerous spider. But being a small black one, it could also have been, the doctor said, because she had such a reaction and it was obviously venom going through her system. It may have been a very small redback spider, which are very, very dangerous spiders, but it may have been that it was, I think she said it might have been a male redback, which aren't as poisonous as a female. They can give you a nasty bite and you can have a bit of a reaction, but you're not going to die from it like you would from a female. So that might be what had happened. Yeah, we have some pretty horrible creatures here in Australia. We have, apparently there are 25 deadly snakes in the world, and we have 21 of them. So that tells you something. Do I want a shoe? I don't think I want a shoe there. I like this guy. I've been wanting to use him for a while, so he's definitely going on this page. But I want something else. Yeah, so snakes and spiders and all sorts of other creepy crawlies, and apparently we find it a bit of a joke, but there are all sorts of warnings going around about how deadly things are here in Australia, and some people are even scared to come here because it's you know, lots of warnings about all the dangerous animals and insects we have here, and even sea creatures, the jellyfish that can kill you. Yeah, people say, you know, Australia is the deadliest place on earth, and it's not really. I mean, I have come across, twice I've come across some redback spiders. They like to hide in secluded areas such as under rocks and bits of old wood that haven't been disturbed for a long time. And they can also hide, say, under, if you have outdoor furniture setting, they can hide up underneath, obviously out of the rain. And if you should happen to perhaps under a chair and you go to put your hand under the chair, you can get bitten. Yeah, so you need to be very careful. That's probably our most dangerous thing down here. We're down south of the country. If you're further up north, you have the Sydney funnel web spider, which is very, very dangerous. There are a whole heap of other different types of funnel web spiders. Oh, what about her? She's pretty cute. She's got half a body. top half. Might put her there. Yes, I'm glad we don't have the Sydney funnel web here. I've heard horrible stories about people finding them in their children's clothing when they bring it off the washing line, you know, things like that. So yeah, but there are dangerous spiders everywhere. I think in America you have the recluse spider, is that right? I've read that we have them here too, but I've never heard anyone speak about them. They're probably not as prevalent as the other spiders we have. Anyway, most people don't like spiders, so I think I'll stop talking about them now. Freaking people out. So yeah, that's what's been happening here recently with my mother, which very good thing she's okay. She's perfectly alright now. So got the stuff out of her system, which is good, and I think now she will be twice as careful when she's in the garden. I think that happened because she was hosing and the spider was on the hose and she hadn't seen it. So yeah. Yeah, she's pretty groovy there. Little cartoony lady. What else? I was going to give that lady. I was thinking she looks pretty healthy with her yoga posing. I'd give her a healthy drink. I like this up here, sort of geometric shapes and things. To cover up those numbers up there. Might do that. Just for the heck of it. Yeah, I haven't been all that well, but that's normal for me. It comes and goes with the things in my head, making me feel horrible. But I'm alright now, which is good. Get back to crafting. What next? Soccer ball. Let's stick a soccer ball behind her head. I like doing funny things, crazy things with my collages. Just keeps it interesting, I suppose. What next? There's a knife. Oh, look. That could go there too. I don't know what else to do now. Need to fill up some things down here. Oh, that's a nice shape. Oh, what about here? It's got a fancy headdress. Yep. That'll do. Back up here. That looks good. Got a fork. Let's put a fork there. I've got a bit of a gap here where the background pages didn't quite meet. Ooh. Feeling a bit tired at the moment. And I haven't been sleeping all that well lately, so that's probably why. I need to probably have a good nap this afternoon. Oh, sticky hands. I've just got a cloth and I'm wiping them. I don't like too much stickiness. It's a bit of a flower. Let's give her a flower. So I've got some things in mind that I want to do next. And I just need to find the time to do them. Oh, sorry for sniffling. I've got a bit of a sniffle today. Try not to sniffle too much. Might just pause and blow my nose actually. Okay, that's better. And good that you didn't have to listen to that. I like this. It's a little like a street sign, and one way is follow your head and the other way is follow your heart. That's good, isn't it? Let's put this up here. Yes, as I was saying, a few things I want to get done. One of them is I want to have a go at trying to do some mono printing because I don't have a jelly plate, but I've seen that you can use other things instead, so I want to have a go at trying that. And I want to make some different kind of birds, and I also want to get involved in some more swaps too, because I haven't done many lately. Oh look, there's a cup, number 1, first place. How about this guy has first place? A champion weightlifter. Yeah, that's good. Her hand sticking up. Stick something under her hand maybe. What can she have? Oh, look at this. An avocado guitar. Oh, it's too big. Well, maybe it could go there. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to do more of those deconstructed art journal swapping, because that's really good. They're fun to make and it's really nice to receive them from other people. Got a street sign. What about over here? Fill up a bit of space. Oops, right over the top of the pot. Oh well. I don't know, I'm just playing around now, trying to find things to put down. This guy's pretty groovy, isn't he? I have to use him on a... He looks very much like a hippie. I'll have to use him on another page soon. Lots of little things. Christmas tree decoration. It's too big. I have some other little Christmas tree things here. I was thinking one of them I could put on for an earring for her. Oh, there's a butterfly. Might stick that up there. There's a little Christmas tree bauble. Bit big. Looking through my cutouts just before, I've got a lot that are really, really big. I think they're too big. So that's huge. They take up a lot of space. Oh, I like these owls. Look. Aren't they cute? They've got to go somewhere. Maybe here, next to the elephant. I'll put something in the background. She can have that drink. I've covered up that Milo tin almost completely. Oh well. Milo is a chocolate malted drink we have here. It's a powder that you mix with milk, or you can have like a hot drink. You mix it with hot milk or hot water. It's nice. There's an emu. I don't think there's much room for an emu here. We'll have to go on another page. Kitchen utensils. There's a rat. Is there room for a rat? Maybe. He could be eating the avocado guitar, or trying to. What about this one? It's a bit long. Yeah, that'll do. Little Christmas bauble. Can you see it? Maybe. Oops. Sticky, sticky. I don't know if I want that now. About this. Haven't really left much room. Just put smaller things in there now to fill up a little bit. That's switched off again. Found this little urn which I like. Stick that down. Up here. This, oh, I dropped it, some Australian money, $50 and a $100 note. Who can have that? No, she's stretching, she can't have it. I don't know where to put it. Let's just stick it anywhere. That'll do. I think she can have a butterfly on her shoulder. Now, what smaller things do I have? It's a little pot thing. There's a little, oh no, he's not cut out properly. Sorry, I'm sifting through things here. Trying to see what I've got. There's a little quirky bird A quirky birdie. He can go up there. Glass of wine. She can have a glass of wine. Actually, it could go in this hand, sort of. Oops. This little urn. Yeah, I like that up there. Needs something here, fill in that space there. A flower, maybe. And there's a pot of flowers. It sort of covers everything up though. Too big. Maybe I will stick the flower there. A cat. The cute cat. It says on its dish that it's eating from, it says cookies. A cookie eating cat. Maybe it's sitting here on top of that can. I'm getting very sticky again. He looks alright there. There's another cat, he's in a little fire truck. I'll put the cat down there. Yeah, why not? Why not? Something here maybe. A candle. Bit big. No. This is a little shovel. There's another funny geometric thing. Sort of. It's a garden hose, I think. Oh look, he fits under there. Might stick you up there. Oops. Big blob of glue came through that hole onto my finger. I'll just wipe that off. What next? A hot tap. Hot tap. Stick that there. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this. It's just stick it wherever I feel like sticking it. However, it looks a bit funny. It's hard getting really small things. There aren't too many little small things. There's a little Christmas decoration thing. I could have stuck that up there. Oh well. Oh well. It's probably a bit too small. Something here. A bit big. A glass of juice. Maybe a bit big there. Teddy bear, no. That little canister thing. Nothing's jumping out at me saying, pick me, pick me. There's a knife. Goes with the fork. Where can we put the knife? Across there? Yeah. Why not? The crazier the better. Right, I got an umbrella without the handle and I thought she needed something on her head, so that's what it's going to be. It's going to go there. And I've got a little tiny butterfly. Which can go on the umbrella. Covered up the happy face's eye. Oh well. Considering I've turned this camera back on quite a few times, this is going to be a long video again, I think. It's a bottle of wine here. So that's alright for you guys that like to watch me and listen to me chat, but not so great for those who don't. So I'll probably do a speeded up thing again. That actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be when I did it last time. I thought it was going to take ages, but it turned out to be alright. It's got another little street sign thing there. Another bit of craziness. I've got a pen. Where can we put a pen? Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I don't, oh, hang on, there's some little Christmas thingies. I might stick them around, fill up some of the gaps. I was going to say I don't really have that many small things left now. Just these Christmas tree things. Let's stick one on the owl's head. I've got some red shoes. Put some red shoes there, maybe. Yeah, and I think I might finish it off there. That's probably more than enough now. So yeah, put the shoes there and we're done. Unless I find anything else I'll add later. So that's it, and I will do the usual thing of outlining and doodling and whatnot and come back and show you that, and that will be the 4th page completed. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Hi, back again for the final show. So, sorry. I'll show you what I've added, a few extra things. So some purple flowers here and a little bee that's on the flower. Oh, there's a frog down here in the corner. Don't think he was there before. Monkey up here. Oops, up the top there. A fairy. Can't see in the viewfinder properly if I was showing you. I put a bow on the dog, on the dog's neck. I added a little bell, Christmas bell decoration thing there. A man up here digging. I put a little bauble on the cat's head there. What else? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I put a shovel down there. Another little Christmas toy thing there. A lion. And I put a little garden trowel thing up here. And I think that's it. And then I just went round and did my usual sort of doodling. Not that I'm not terribly good at doodling, so I mostly do dots and dashes. So yeah, just sort of add a little bit of detail to different areas of it, just to make it a bit more interesting. And I did these little squiggly pattern all the way around the edge as a type of border, because there was a white strip all the way around, so I did that in there. Lots of dots here. Black and white. I've only ever done the doodling in black and white. I used these, what are they called? Sorry, I'm trying to find the, oh yeah, they're the Uniball Signo pen, gel pens, which are really good. I really like these, and they weren't a terribly great expense. I think they were $3 or $4 each, which is not bad. So I'd recommend those if anyone's looking for a good pen. Yeah, I just put little hearts on the fire engine there, and some little dashes on this avocado guitar thing. And some little shapes there. Just lots of little dotty bits here and there. And that's it. That's my 4th page of collage. So I hope you like it. And that's it for this video. I'll include photos at the end, as I always do. And yeah, I'll be back with another video soon, hopefully. Okay, I'm going now. Bye. Thanks for watching.